Hey everybody, synicalmanor here, and today we're going to be back in the MiG-21 for probably our final video on the series. We're going to be going over air-to-air restarts and the SPRD takeoff rockets booster. So I'll show you how to set up the takeoff booster to start off. Like if you go to ground crew, hit your F10 menu and go to ground crew, and you go to rearm refuel. If you look at station 6 here, you have two options. You can have countermeasures, or you can have the SPRD 99 takeoff rocket. So we're going to equip that and just hit
Request
OK.
rearming. Copy.
We'll go inside the jet and go ahead and just get that started. In the meantime, just doing this kind of quick, waiting for them to load that up on that station.
Rearming complete.
Alright, the rearming's complete. And so is our startup procedure. Alright, so if we'll go out and we'll look at the aircraft, those two muffler looking deals there, that's our jets, takeoff rockets. And the way that we're going to go ahead and activate those is if you look down on the right hand panel, you'll see a NATO system, a JATO start system, and a JATO jet system. We want to turn those on, but we don't want to turn those on until we're on the runway. So let's go ahead, turn our taxi light on. We'll go ahead and taxi out to the runway. It's literally right over there. And we'll get going here. This is kind of a fast taxi just so you guys don't have to wait too long. And we'll go ahead and rip on over here to the runway. Alright, and we'll do a full stop here. Even though we went crooked, go ahead and put our flaps down. Alright, so we'll go ahead and arm these. Boop, boop. Now it's important on these to have this cover up. If you've got the takeoff rockets on, you can have the chaff and flare system. But you use this through the whole chaff and flare system. So you're going to open up the door here to your SPRD drop, just so we can get rid of that once it's gone. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and power up like we normally would to take off. And when doing that, that's going to go ahead and it'll automatically come online for you. And it always looks like it's about to fall off or the plane's about to tip over or something when I look at it third person, but we'll take a look at it here. Let me get it straight. I'll go out, turn outside. Alright. And there you see him come on. And we're already up to speed. to take off. And pull our gear up, flaps up. Alright, and then you're gonna hit your flare button to drop these guys. So I'm hitting my flare button and they're gone. Now the bad thing is we don't have flares because we chose to use the takeoff rockets. But you'd use the takeoff rockets in a short takeoff type runway scenario, road base, something like that. Or if you're just really heavy with ordnance, you'd use that. So the second thing I'm going to try and attempt to do here is stall the engine. Let's get her up to speed here. We're going to get some altitude. And I'll be back with you here in just a minute when we do that. Alright guys, we're back. Now, the very first time I flew the MiG-21 on an open server, the scenario was I was coming in, I had my radar on, I was coming in to intercept an F-5 Tiger. I was high, about like I am now. I was diving down because the F-5 was low, probably about 1,000 feet off the deck. Full afterburner. Right as I got to the F-5 to lock him up or to actually get a shooting solution on him, somebody else shot him down. So I'm pretty low to the ground at this point. I'm pulling back hard, trying to lift up, get off the deck, and all of a sudden I got a compressor stall. And I'm looking around and I'm like, man, how do I start this thing? How do I get it running again? Well, I couldn't figure it out. So I ended up landing on the side of a hill, ripping a wing off. I survived, but then I had to go back and restart everything. So I'm going to try and demonstrate a compressor stall. I'm going to put us into the same scenario as I did, or I just explained, and see if we can get a compressor stall. So I'm going to go full afterburner. I come over on my left, bank to my left. I apologize, my track car is a little jumpy today. And I'm going to be going straight down. I'm going to try to make this baby stall out. I believe we just lost our engine. We did. Alright, so we're going to move our throttles back to idle. We're going to level out our aircraft. So in a steep dive like that, full afterburner, we're cruising, so she compressor stalls basically. You're going to look to the left hand side here, and right here, this switch, emergency or engine emergency start. So we're going to flip that up. We're going to watch our engines here. Here they come back online. We're going to keep the aircraft stable while that's coming back on. Still in the idle position. And we're going to apply power. And we're flying again. Now, once you do that, you can come back over here and flip that switch back off. In case you need it again later. It will not shut your engine off. It's just an emergency start. So we're back flying. We can give her afterburner. I'll show you. Here's the afterburner on. And we're good to resume flight. But had I known that when I was on that online server flying, I'd never done a hard dive in this plane before, I would have known that hey, you know, that's the easiest way to get this thing started again. But hopefully those things help you out, show you how to use both of them, the rocket system and the air-to-air restart. Hopefully you won't need either have to use the air-to-air restart, but if you do, now you know where it's at. So please remember to like and subscribe. Send me some comments. I'm about to start off a whole nother series. We're still working on the Vigan, but we're going to be going into the F5 here, and possibly the MiG-19. So let me know which one you would like to see first, and we'll get into it, okay? Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time. See ya.